Hi everyone, welcome again to another YouTube video. So today we're going to be learning how to create actions for our YouTube video. And so actions are basically recorded steps of a particular task. All right. So let's say for example you want to run your frequency separation. So you could create an action for that. So you record the steps you took to create that particular task, so that when next you want to repeat the action again, you don't have to go through the whole process of doing all of that. So you just click on your action, and then it will run through the process for you, and then you have that particular task performed. All right, so that's what we're going to be doing in today's video. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you do so. Make sure you give me a like, and then leave me a comment in the comment section, and then hit the notification bell so when next I post a new video, you get to know about it. So without further ado, let's get right into it. All right, so one of the first things we're going to do is to bring up our action panel. Yeah, so I have my action panel right here, but just in case you can't find it in any of your, you can't find it, it's not visible to you, just go to Windows and then click on actions. All right, so you have it right there. Now currently my actions is in button mode, so you can't really create new actions in button mode. You can't create new actions in button mode actually. So what I want to do is that I will remove it from button mode. So there's this icon right here, three bars. All right, so just click on it and then uncheck the button mode. All right, and there you go, you have it in in folders and all of that. All right, so one of the first things that we're going to do right now is to create a new folder. All right, we're going to create a new folder, and we're going to name it FS action. I'm going to click on OK. All right, so you have your new folder created, and it is called FS action. And then we're going to hit this plus icon. All right, we're going to hit the plus icon and create a new action. All right, so the first thing we did was to create a new folder for your new action. All right, so I'm going to rename this frequency frequency separation. Please pardon my typing skills. All right, so I'm gonna do some little corrections here. So I'm gonna click on OK. But before we click on OK, yeah, so the folder is in FS action. All right, so set FS action, then your function key, in other words, maybe more like a shortcut. All right, so what would you want to press to run your action? But in my case, I will leave it to none, or you can select whichever key you feel that's convenient for. All right, so on my color, of course, when it is button mode, you can have several colors. So I'm going to give it any color at all you feel comfortable with. So I'm going to give it green. All right, so I'm going to start recording. All right, so my action has started recording. So any step you take right now is going to be recorded. So we're going to see the all of our steps being recorded right here. So currently nothing has been done yet. All right, so I'm going to press Ctrl J to duplicate, and you can see it has created a new layer via copy right here. All right, so I'm going to duplicate again. So all of the steps you take is being recorded. All right, so I'm going to rename the layer 1. I'm going to call this low frequency. All right, so you can see the changes it has made right now. Set current layer. So I'm going to go to layer 1, copy. I'm going to call this high frequency. All right, so I'm going to disable, like, make the visibility of my high frequency. So I'm going to make that invisible right now. So I'm going to go to the low frequency layer, then go to my filter, then I'm going to go to whichever one feels comfortable. I think I'm going to use Gaussian blur for this. So I'm going to use Gaussian blur, but you can use median, or rather you can create two actions, one for median, then one for Gaussian blur. So I can rename it accordingly. So I'm going to use a radius of 5. Now, listen, the radius we use at this point doesn't really matter because we are not actually we're going to set it so that every time we run the action, we can use a different radius that we want to use. So, but for this tutorial, we're going to use a radius of 5. All right. So we click on OK. Now we go to the high frequency. Now all of our actions are being recorded, as you can see. So we go to image, apply image, low frequency, subtract. Then you click on OK, and then you change your blending mode from normal to linear light. All right. So I'm going to duplicate the low frequency, and then I'm going to hold my Alt key and then create a clipping mask. I'm going to do the same for my high frequency. Ctrl J to duplicate, hold my Alt key to create a clipping mask. Then I'm going to change the blending mode from high frequency to normal. All right. Then I'm going to group. I'm going to select one layer, hold down my Shift key, and then select everything. So I'm going to press Ctrl G to group, and then I'm going to name this FS. Click on enter. Now what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to click the drop down, and I'm going to select my low frequency, and then I'm going to select my mixer brush. Very, very important, because when all of these things I just did right now is being recorded. So I think I'm done with my frequency separation action. All right. So what I'm going to do right now is that I'm going to save my frequency separation action. All right. So I'm going to save it in a folder in my system. Okay. So I'm going to click on this little icon right here. Click on it. I'm going to go to save actions. Then right in, maybe you can save it anywhere on your system. So I'm going to save it. I'm going to put it right here. Just look for anywhere to put it on. All right. So I have my folder in desktop. I renamed it action. So I'm going to FX action, and I'm going to click save. All right. So I have saved it. All right. So when next you want to, let me hold this down. Now since I have what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this action. So I'm going to show you how to load it back. So I'm going to drag it to the delete button so it's gone. All right. So I'm going to click on this icon right here. Now I'm going to go to load actions. Now go to where I saved my actions, and I have it right there, and I'm going to load. So there you go. You have the actions that you created. So I'm going to click on the drop down, and then I'm going to run my frequency separation action. Now, one last thing we're going to do, and I think I forgot to do that, is I want to be able to select a new value for my Gaussian blur each time I run my frequency separation action. So when you go to the steps you took to create these actions, you can see Gaussian blur right here. All right. So what you're going to do right now is to just click on this. There's a little box right there. Just click on it. Now what that will do is that each time you run your frequency separation action, when it gets to this point, all right, it will show you a dialog box for you to select a new value if you want to do that. So I'm going to delete this right now, and then I'm going to run my frequency separation action again. So I'm going to click on. So when it gets to that point, you have your Gaussian blur pop up, and all right, so you can select any value that you want, and you click on OK. Then it will continue the whole process all over again. All right. So I think basically that's it. So I'm going to export this one again and put it in the description below. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Give me a like if you like this video, and then leave me a comment in the comment section and hit the notification bell so when I post a new video, you get to know about it. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Stay blessed. Bye bye.